So, what did you think about the glam scene in LA in the early 80s?
I'd said a long time ago, glam stood for gay LA metal. And, you know, I mean, if you have to dress up like a chick on stage to get people to come and check you out, you gotta ask yourself, first off, you got unresolved issues. And second off, is your music even really that good?
God, we hated those bands. We hated Quiet Riot and Poison and Warrant and Bon Jovi and The Crew. I mean, hated those bands.
We despised it. Everything at that time was very black and white. Either you loved it or it was this.
I never understood it. It seemed like all the guys did everything they could to look more feminine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get lipstick on you there.
I come from a family where men are men and women are women, and there ain't no middle ground.
What was going on was a new generation of kids coming through who wanted serious, straightforward, undiluted metal.
Negli anni '80 le band metal si trovarono per la prima volta sotto i riflettori. Erano diventate le numero uno e a ragione. Tutte le band con frontman straordinari e canzoni brillanti si ritrovarorono con un disco di platino tra le mani. Ma il metal non era nato per essere piacevole. Fu così che un numero sempre crescente di giovani iniziò a ribellarsi a questa tendenza.
For me, it was more about the music than getting laid. I'd rather have a great riff and a great song and feel good about it than just have my...
Il popolo underground si organizzò riesumando la malvagità dei Sabbath e l'abilità tecnica degli Iron Maiden. Fu così che nacque il thrash. Furono quattro le band che sfondarono. Da New York, gli Anthrax.
We enjoyed playing fast. We wanted to go faster. That's simple. Let's go. What can we do?
Da Huntington, California, gli Slayer.
You can only write and embellish upon things you know about, and I'm a big horror movie fan. Boing, you know, and I gotta kill people.
Da Los Angeles, i Megadeth.
Just actually getting it on your guitar. Like it or not, we exposed the United States and the rest of the world, for that matter, to this type of music.
There's only one thrash band around that I know of, and that's Metallica, which they're playing tonight at 7:30, and I suggest that everybody gets down here right now to see the best thrash in the United States of America!
E i leader della rivoluzione, i Metallica.
With the exception of three godfathers of metal, Sabbath, Priest, Maiden, possibly the next most important band in the last 20 years, as far as metal is concerned, is definitely Metallica. What Metallica did was combine new wave of British heavy metal with punk. You ended up with an American Motorhead to some extent, and the kids were relating to them because they were different.
Every time they came out with a record, it was just miles ahead of where everybody else was. Whatever combination they had, I think, between Lars and James, I mean, those two are, I mean, they're the Mick and Keith of metal.
Lars Ulrich e James Hetfield erano due ragazzi con background diversi, ma che condividevano la passione per il metal hardcore e un'avversione per il glam metal. Insieme progettarono una rivoluzione alle spalle dello schieramento nemico, quello di Los Angeles.
It was 1982 and Motley Crue had just put out Too Fast for Love. I remember one night out in front of the Troubadour, we're standing there in our Iron Maiden t-shirts, and it was like, after a couple of, no bull, playing what we feel and playing what's in our hearts, and we don't give a what we look like or smell like or play like.
I Metallica che avevano stile e ambizione, ma ciò di cui erano sprovvisti a Los Angeles era un pubblico. Erano troppo punk per i locali metal e troppo metal per quelli punk. Venivano ridicolizzati o ignorati. Nel 1983, proprio mentre l'air metal furoreggiava nelle classifiche pop, la band si trasferì a San Francisco. A fine anno i Metallica lanciarono il loro primo album come atto di sfida a tutte le air band. Il titolo era Kill 'Em All.
call the album Metal Up Your Ass, but the damn record companies would not take it. So I want you all to repeat after me. Metal Up Your Ass!
Their first record was as metal as you can get and with more attitude and this and that, and everybody's been influenced by it.
I bought Kill 'Em All by Metallica going through the import section in my vinyl record store, and I picked it up and I turned around, I go, these are the ugliest humans I've ever seen in my life. I have to buy this. I think like James had like a wart on his cheek and Lars, and I go, man, this is definitely not a glam metal band.
Thank God for Metallica. They were the best thing of the 80s, I thought. Brought it back to the spirit of Sabbath. You know what I mean? It's like if we started it, then they reinvented it.
Le cose cambiarono e nel corso degli anni... Le cose cambiarono e nel corso degli anni '80 i Metallica pubblicarono una serie di album ormai leggendari. Anche se in quel periodo non riuscirono a battere i Motley Crue e i Poison, le vendite iniziarono a guadagnare credibilità. Nel 1988, mentre l'air metal stava ormai tramontando, i Metallica furono candidati al primo Grammy per la Best Metal Performance.
I'm Kurt Loderbeck with another Grammy report. And one of the biggest names making its TV debut tonight is Metallica.
I mean, it was just mind-boggling. Sitting up there and looking at, Stevie Wonder sitting down there and, Michael Jackson and, it was just like, wow.
Il metal stava per entrare nel mondo dei Grammy e il vincitore fu...
Jethro frickin' Tull wins. Jethro Tull has never been a metal band. At that point, I don't even think they were really a band.
It didn't dent the evening at all. It was more like a week later when the storm and the backlash and all that was like, Metallica got robbed. After hearing, 500 people tell you that and reading in every, magazine and newspaper and publication, Metallica got. It's like you're sitting there going, we got.
That sort of cluelessness just continually haunts heavy metal. And there is still, amongst a lot of people in the press, this elitist attitude. Heavy metal has never, ever been given the respect and credit it deserves. And in some ways, it's probably what makes it so near and dear to the people who love it.
You knew you were going to get a show that was very unpredictable. And if there was something that